Greetings, 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 greetings. Greetings, great rising, greetings, great rising, great rising, great rising, great rising. How y'all feeling on this Sunday, on the day of the sun? Ashe, Ashe, on this day of Obatala, Jesus, Buddha, Muhammad, however you rock, Olu the Mayor, baby. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. I'm not even going to waste no time. I want to jump right into it. Happy, 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 happy 1010 portal day, baby. Yes. Before we even chop it up, let's go ahead and the portals are already open, but for us in our realm, let's go ahead and open up these doors, gateways, and portals. Ashe, Ashe. I want to say thank you to the divine, to my lawas, my orishas, my spirit guides, spirit animals, and of course my ancestors, baby. On this divine day, we are safe, we are rooted, we are divinely guided, protected, loved, cloaked if necessary. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. We are ready for the truth, for answers, to enlightenment, to hints, breadcrumbs, and anything else that you want to bring along for the ride, baby. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. If there's any root work or shadow work that comes up, we are strong, we are courageous, and we are ready to embark on this new journey at this new time with our ancestors and, of course, our guides. Ashe, Ashe. As above, so below, as within, so without. Some more to be times three. Ashe, Ashe, Ayibobo. Ashe, yo, baby. Yes, 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 and yes. Yeah, 1010 has been rocking with me for a while now. And spending some time with it, at first, I thought it was personal. I mean, of course, it's personal because I'm included in anything that I do. Me first, Ashe. But I thought it was a message only for me. You know, I pay attention to the numbers. I pay attention to the synchronicities, the sequences. You know, I pay attention to all of that yummy goodness. And I at first thought it was a message just for me. But as I started to dig deeper into it, I actually found out that 1010 is an actual portal, just like 88. 888, you know, the Lionsgate portal, the 99, we got the 1010, we're going into the 1111, and then we'll hit the 1212 and we'll round it out, you know, for this year. Ashe, Ashe. I don't know if I even posted the picture. I have to post a picture up there because I wanted to say that the picture that I posted was taken on the new moon. For those of Rocco Amethyst and Clover, you know, we honor and we acknowledge our dark moon phase. So this picture that I posted came from a sister and it was taken on 10-7. So that would have been that first little crescent lighten of the new moon. And that was when the moon phase was phasing out of Libra and going into Scorpio. Ashe, Ashe. And, you know, we talk about the energies of the moon cycles. Ashe, Ashe. So it was a air time fading into the watery time. You know, water does consist of air, so that it is the watery part of air. It is your emotions coming up into your thoughts, and it may be clouding your judgment, your vision, you know, how you should move, how you should rock. Ashe, Ashe. So we dug a little bit into that. Today, moving forward with the 1010 energy, I took the liberty of pulling some cards that definitely rocked and resonated with the energy, and there's no coincidences here. Y'all know we don't rock with coincidences. Ashe. So we have the 10 of Swords. Ashe. Ashe. And the Ten of Swords is definitely in regards to it still being Libra season. Libra is air energy. Swords is represent air energy. We're in that 10. So that 10 of Swords definitely came through for me to pull. Ashe. Then we have the Judgment. Ashe. Ashe. And that, of course, is because we have the 10-10. And you see the Roman numeral X, which represents 10. You see that twice, so that's 10. Ashe. Ashe. Then we have the 10, which is the Wheel of Fortune, and I pulled that to go along with the 10 of Swords, baby. Ashe. So when you pull those together, that does represent that 10-10 energy. Ashe. Ashe. So the Wheel of Fortune. And then we have the crescent, waxing crescent moon phase. Have faith in your dreams. I.e. Bobo. Look at those images. I'll look at the colors. I don't know if it's coming through, but it's a lots of purples, blues, some yellows. Ashe, and of course, Miss Moon coming through with a little bit more light, a little bit more energy. Ashe, and having faith in your dreams is definitely big. Is definitely what's popping up. The song of the day, because it sucks that we can't play music, i.e. Bobo, is definitely Joel Santana's Rumble, Young Man, Rumble. When I was pulling the cards, getting them together, and then I saw the world card, I was sitting here and I was meditating with it, just taking a deeper look and getting the energies and the vibrations of all the cards. But when I got to the Wheel of Fortune card, all I heard was Joel Santana in my head saying, Rumble, young man, rumble, Ashe. And the reason that came up is because there's a part in there where the whole song is dope. The whole song is lit. I suggest everyone listen to it. I just told one of my TGs that, she really could use and benefit from this song at this point to take a listen to it, because there's a passage in there that says, toast to the good days, to the bad days, to the good yay, to the bad yay, to the time when shit was mixed up. I had good yay on a bad day. Hey, yes. Yo, yes, that is still in my rotation. And for those that rock with tarot, you understand a thing when I said that when I saw the Wheel of Fortune card, I thought of, I didn't even think of it, but Spirit was rocking with Jewels. And it's because with the Wheel of Fortune card, there are going to be some good days and there are going to be some bad days, but you cannot give up, or you shouldn't give up. Here's to not giving up. Ashe, Ashe. If you see that mist going on by, that is my frankincense and myrrh. So just rock with the kid. Ashe, Ashe. Yeah, so that 1010 energy, 1010 energy, 1010, is all about first of all, when I think of it, I think of balance. That one represents masculinity, the 0 represents femininity, so that masculine and feminine energy coming together. Tens represents a cycle of completion. 1 represents leadership, big, it definitely represents new beginnings, the beginning of a cycle in regards to that 10 as a whole, because once the 10 is hit, that means that a cycle has ended, so another one can begin. Ashe, Ashe. So yeah, definitely. When you're taking a look at that, there's a lot of crows. I'm hearing the crows right now. I don't know if y'all can hear them, but crows are a part of my messengers. They are my messenger birds. And, these birds that are flying by is coming through that, yes, a cycle has completed and it is really time to move forward. It is really time to embark on something new. Ashe, Ashe. When you got the Judgment card coming out as the 1010, i.e. Bobo, and this one was really significant. This one, I could have just pulled this one and let that been it, but I love the images, I love the imageries, and I love the vibration it comes through. So when I see the 1010 come through in the Judgment card, which is a part of my birthright, Ashe, Ashe, it is definitely asking, are you hearing the messages? Are you hearing the call? Your ancestors, your spirit guide, source, her and or himself, how it is you rock, has been trying to reach you. That is the energy of the 1010. As an angel number, your angels and your spirit guides are definitely trying to get your attention, because there's a message of evolution. There's a message of ascension. There's a message of powering up. There's a message of freedom, Ashe, being released from your past, being released from any negative thoughts, vibrations, currencies. Come through, Ashe. There's definitely a message, and with this card, she is being shown in her vulnerability, being exposed, stripping down all of her layers, and she may not know where this path will lead, but she is trusting and she is rocking with her ancestors. She is rocking with her spirit. She's rocking with her soul. She's rocking with God, our source, how it is you rock. She's rocking and she's willing to stay on her path and trust herself as well as her guides and continue on. And because she knows that once that cycle has ended, something beautiful is on its way. Even if a cycle is ended in a hard way, even if, let me just bring these down so I can stop reaching. You know, I just don't want to. I check. But even though cycles have ended, you definitely want to understand that the cycle of life, it always goes on, is ever changing. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of wisdom that was given. There's a lot of energy that has been given. This is a time for you to really connect with your spirit. And I know that, especially for those at Amethyst and Clover, I hone in on that. I harp on that. Like, people might think that I'm mildly obsessed with that. And it's mainly because that is the energy that we're in. This being a 5 year, just half of that 10, for me, it was all about self, stripping the layers of who I think I am or who I thought I was, where I think I should be, as opposed to where I am and where I want to go. Anything that was negative, anything that was hard, anything that has, tested my will, tested my faith, tested my strength. Everybody has a purpose, energy included, and some energies are definitely, out to make sure that you do not ascend, that you do not hear the call of your ancestors, of your spiritual tribe, that you no longer have faith in your dreams. Ashe, ashe, that you stay stuck exactly where you are, that you really feel as though that you're powerless, that you really feel as though that there's no way for you to get what you want, and every time these portals open, that energy does get in you, whether you rock with it or not. So if you're at a point in time where you're experiencing a bad day or a bad time, or you're feeling like you're weighed down, and 1010 is definitely in regards to, when I see doubles, I always think of mirror images, taking a good look at yourself. So that could be a time frame where, you really may feel as though not only is the world on your shoulders, but so is everyone else. So is everyone and everything else. And they're just not moving. All of these zodiacs symbols are of fixed signs. You got Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. And Taurus and Scorpio are polar opposites. Aquarius and Leo are polar opposites. So no coincidences that they are here and in the manner in which they are. Ashe, ashe. Scorpio and Aquarius can learn a lot from each other, and Taurus and Leo can learn a lot from each other, because they are really not meant to be as opposed to Taurus and Aquarius here, and then you have Scorpio and Leo here, so it definitely creates a square. So someone may be a little bit rigid in their thought process, a little bit rigid in their emotional process. And this is a time for you to release yourself from all of those things, because this is what your ancestors are trying to get you to understand. They want you to understand that you are free. The biggest illusion I think that we face as people, or having these human experiences, is that there must be things and places, and we must go through certain obstacles in order to be free. You were born free. You know what I'm saying? You were born free. The loopholes and the stipulations and the restrictions and the laws and everything, they give us the illusion that we're not free. Freedom is in regards to the mental state. Let this air sign energy come through in Libra. You may want to balance out your scales. You may want to go ahead and rock with the energy of Venus, since we're still in Libra. And then you have Taurus here coming through as well. They both share the planet in regards to Venus. Venus, for me, definitely rocks with the energies of Oshun, Lassarim, Urzali Frida, Aphrodite, or any other deity, Lawa Orisha, that you rock with personally. But the first one is definitely for Oshun and Lassarim, because they're the feminine goddesses that actually have a mirror. So when I see 1010 and its mirror images, it's telling you to take a good look at yourself. This 1010 portal is definitely about getting you to take a good look at yourself. And some of us, we have been working, and we've been working it, and we strip layers and even more layers, and we've gotten rid of a lot of things internally and externally. And you're being asked to continue, keep going, because even though this cycle is ending, a new cycle is beginning. Ashe, Ashe. In regards to specifically your goals and your dreams and your wants. With this 1010 portal, now is the perfect time. And let that perfect time come through, because if you add up the whole date of today, 10/10/2021, it comes out to be a 7. Ashe. So it is the perfect time. No coincidences. It's a perfect time to actually, express, say what you want. Your ancestors are calling you. All you got to do is pick up the horn. Pick up the horn. Expose yourself and to your guides in regards to what it is that you want, no matter what it is. If you can think it, you can manifest it. And that is really, really big, because manifestation is the name of the game. In regards to pulling that energy in, as we're pushing that energy out, we must remain open, and we must stay connected to spirit. We must stay connected to our spirit guides. We must stay connected to our ancestors, Orishas, Lawaz, however it is you rock, spirit animals. You definitely want to, rock, because the messages are coming through that transformation is happening. Transformation is happening. And then let all of these little butterflies come through. You're not the only one that is going through it. So working and working with yourself, it will align you to your tribe. And if you already are aligned with your tribe, greetings, Regina. What's going on, sis? If you're already aligned to your tribe, then you should start to see that you're not the only one that is having a rebirth. Ashe, 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 Ayi Bobo. You're not the only one that is having a death phase. You're not the only one living. Let's be clear. Ashe. And it's just asking you to pay more attention to you and your surroundings, what you have going on, as we made it through the dark. That's why I said for Amethyst and Clover, it was a time of celebration. Once we got past that dark moon energy, you see that little bit of light. So we were preparing to be in the dark, and now everything that was hidden is starting to come into view. Ashe. And not everything is bad, and not everything is good. It just is what it is. Ashe, Ashe. So your ancestors and your spirit guides are asking you to rock. Ashe. Ashe. And that just came from the cards that I definitely wanted to have on deck. So now that I'm ready to rock, let's just put those up. How you feeling, sis? How you feeling? If spirit moves you, please like this video. If you haven't subscribe. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Robin. Ashe, Ashe. Ayi Bobo. Feel free to share. I am a growing channel, and your love, help, and support is much appreciated and wanted. It's needed, baby. It's needed. Ashe. So right off rip, we got mystery, which is 22, which is a master number. So yeah, sources all over this. As I stated before, sources all over this. We have mystery, revelations, discovery, secrets, unveil. And that's exactly what I was saying. As we're moving into the full moon energy, whatever was in the dark is definitely going to come up into the light, good, bad, or ugly, good, bad, or otherwise, and the what the fucks. Everything is about to come up. So you definitely want to make sure that you're rocking with your spirit. You definitely want to make sure that your mind is not playing tricks on you, and that you're keeping your emotions in check. You know what I'm saying? Even though there are 7 main power chakras, they each have their own place. And sometimes when one is overactive, it pulls from another. So if you are super emotional, you know what I'm saying? And you're constantly in a state of thought, your mind's eye, your first eye, your third eye, your crown chakra can be pulling from, your solar chakra. You know what I'm saying? Your source, the fuel, the fire, the will to do something. It could be pulling from that. And then once it gets up there, that's not where it belongs. It belongs right here in the tummy area, baby. But if you allow it to come on up into the mind, and you're already confused and you're not really seeing clear to begin with, once you allow your emotions to come up into your mental space, then it's like, what? It's like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So what the guys are stating is that revelations are coming through. Keep your emotions in check. So that way you can see things clearly. Keep your mental in check so you can feel exactly what's coming through. Because again, it may not be so in your face. It definitely is coming through like water and like air. It's coming through as a current. It's coming through as a vibration. It's definitely coming through, and it's trying to find the little cracks and crevices to seep in. Ashe, ashe. Negative energy is always working. Positive energy is always working too. Negative and positive energy is always working. Ashe, ashe. So yeah, on this leg of your journey, as you have, starting to awaken into your power in regards to who you truly are, because if we're working it and we're stripping out layers, is really just to see who you truly are. Is so much more to you than what you think. It's so much more to you to what people think. It's so much more. So before we start focusing a lot on the outside, make sure that we understand what's going on the inside. Make sure we understand that this world is big, yes, but the world within us is big as well. There's a lot to discover within us. First and foremost, ashe, ashe, secrets, rocking with water, rocking with nature. I said it before, and I'm going to continue to say it, that, water and trees and nature, they are our ancestors. They are our elders. They're here to guide. They've been here before any of us. They've seen so much. They have the energy and the vibration of so much. And this is why you must be mindful of your words, especially right now, because it's manifestation time. Whatever you're throwing out, that's what's rippling out into the universe. And that's what you want to bang back and come back to the abundantly. So if you're in a place where you have all these negative thoughts and you're just not vibing with someone, you're arguing, you're beefing, you're fussing, you're fighting, you're mad, you definitely want to handle that. You know what I'm saying? You definitely want to handle that, because before you just release it out into the universe, trust and believe, if you don't want to deal with the issues that's already coming up, why you want to make it come back? That is the question. That's the question, baby. That is the question. So let's see. And then here we have it yet again, the empowerment card. This card came through during the new moon, dark moon energy, where I was saying that we are coming into our power. So this is confirmation for those that rock in my group that yes, we're definitely coming into our power. And this is Leo energy. And when I pulled this card, we were still in the Leo moon phase of things, expansion, together, prosper, divine. So this is coming directly from source. Like I said, 22, master number, which is definitely coming out like those mirror images. The 1010, you got the 22 right here. And then you have the 18, what comes out to be a 9. So you got 2 and you got 4s and you got 9s. And you got the 10s, baby. So you could have a tag team of masculine and feminine energy coming through. Some people are only used to working with maybe one Orisha, one Loa, one ancestor. You know what I'm saying? But again, you could have a woman energy that has masculine energy, or you could be rocking with a man that has feminine energy. So you definitely just want to make sure that you're balanced. They always say that the feminine energy, it definitely rocks with intuition. It definitely rocks with being psychic. It definitely rocks with, your emotions. This is why the water is linked to the emotions, ashe, and the feminine energy. And then for the masculine side, they're more logical. So masculine air is definitely where it's at. Ashe, ashe. So you definitely want to make sure that you're not being so closed-minded that I only want to work with Grandma G. You know what I'm saying? Well, Grandma G may have masculine energy, so you could be seeing a lot of things coming up where you need to think things through. And you're so busy focused on the fact that Grandma G is a woman that you're tapping more so into your emotions. Ashe, they're encouraging you to not only understand who you are, but who they are as well. There's a lot of power in that. There's a lot of power in seeing things and seeing yourself clear. And then again, you have, butterflies are coming through yet again. So this is a transformative time. This is definitely a time of change. This is the season and the energy of change. Ashe, ashe. This is definitely a time where Jupiter and Saturn is coming through. I see expansion here, and then I see together. So when I see that, the empowerment, you had 2 super planets coming together to work as a tandem harmoniously to produce those big dreams and big goals and big thoughts that we put out into the universe back in December. So you're not in this alone. You're not doing this alone. Not only do you have your ancestors, but you have Gaia, Earth, whatever you want to call this feminine energy that we reside on. You also have the universe. You also have source. You also have your spirit. You also have your guides. Right off rip, we have butterflies. I see a little dragon here, you know, there's a little dragon there, sea dragon, and there's a bird here. It's kind of red, you know, it kind of looks like it could be some form of exaggerated dove. Um, the colors could represent cardinal energy, you know, ancestral energy is definitely coming through. I also see sunflowers here, which definitely when I see that, I automatically think of Oshun. So being in control, being in control of who you are and what you're about, being in control of your destiny. You know, stop putting your life in someone else's hands. Stop putting your life behind fear. You want to let fear take control. Well, fear is designed to keep you stuck. Fear is designed to keep you exactly where you are. You know what I'm saying? There's no movement in that. There's no cycle. For real, if you're staying stuck in fear, the cycle can't even complete because you're not willing to move past fear to allow the cycle to complete. So, you know, this is a 5th year, or a 5-year, definitely Oshun's year, but a 5th year nonetheless, where it comes out to be, you know, challenges, hardships, and, you know, a whole bunch of negativeness rocking with 5. But for me, it's all about harder opportunities. They're just more challenging opportunities, learning lessons, you know. Don't be too hard on yourself. And I take a card from the middle of the deck. And then we have 32. Like I said, that 5 energy is coming through. Some of us are having a hard time creating. Some of us are having a hard time accepting our gifts. Some of us are having a hard time in regards to what do we need to do with this energy. We need to first understand what it is that we're feeling. We must first understand what it is that we're thinking. What supersedes all of that, we must first understand who the fuck are we? Who are you? When you're in your quiet space and there's a lot of darkness coming through with all of the nighttime energies being shown, who are you? Are you willing to strip your layers? Do you hear the call of your ancestors? Do you hear your spirit trying to commune with you? Do you hear them talking to you? Do you think you're going crazy? You know what I'm saying? Because you're not. You're not. This is all in regards to getting you who you truly are. Not the illusions of yourself, but who you truly are, getting that person, that being, that energy to where you want to be or even need to be, getting you to your purpose in life. Why are you here? This is the energy of the 1010. It's trying to get you to understand that there's a purpose that each and every one of us is here. There's a reason that each and every one of us has made the mistakes that we've made. Greetings, greetings, greetings. There's a purpose for all of that. For all of it, you know, is not to just expand materialistically, it's to expand spiritually. You know, is not just coming together with others of, you know, birds of a feather flock together and you find your tribe. You know, it's also about coming together with spirit. It's also about coming together with you first. The divine has already smiled and gave us everything that we need before we took our first breath on this earth. Y'all hear me saying this all the time. It's because it seems as though as the days go by, we're more focused on the material shit. We're more focused on the what's the word? The distractions, you know, whether this is the matrix or whether any of this is real or whether this is real or what's happening here. And, you know, is all of this, you know, where we're fighting against this and we're fighting against that. We're rebelling against this and we're rebelling against that. We're using all of that as a distraction. All of it. I think all of it, this is just my personal thoughts and opinions. I think everything that we're seeing and experiencing is to nudge us to actually get on our path, stay focused, and remember why we're here and how we can use our gifts, our talents, our power in regards to shaping the world that we want to see. Ashe, ashe, ashe. And being strong enough and being brave enough to continue, being strong and being brave, to continue to move in that direction, regardless of what's happening outside of us. And I used to struggle with that. because I felt like maybe I was just living under a rock. Maybe I was just living in a bubble. I wasn't as in the know with the things that is going on. Well, spirit came and told me, my spirit came and told me, it don't matter what the fuck is going on outside of us. That ain't got nothing to do with us. Not for real. You know what I'm saying? These are just roadblocks that have been placed into your path, as challenges, as hurdles to overcome. Stay focused on what it is that you are here to do, even if you don't necessarily know for sure. But with this 10-10 energy, you will. By the end of this year, you will. You definitely will. Ashe. So let's take a look in regards to what the higher ups, what Source has to say. Take a look into our angel deck. Ayi Bobo. The first one is we have Archangel Uriel. Come into harmony and balance. Use your power for peace. I can't make it up. Ashe. Use your power for peace. If you want peace and freedom and harmony, that's how you should move. You shouldn't let anything outside of you move you beyond that. And we are all having human experience. I don't want anybody to think that I am like Buddha, baby. No. No, I got too much air and too much fire, to just, I'm having a human experience. I too am working on it. But I do understand that the spirit that I am, she's light and she's bright, and she's full of love and peace and happiness and togetherness and balance. So if that's what I'm all about, why am I entertaining or allowing anything that doesn't rock or represent any of that in? Why would I do that? This is why I feel as though that I'm in a hole sometimes. This is why I feel as though that I'm out of the loop sometimes. This is why I feel as though that I'm an alien. And I know some of y'all do too. And it's because we're focused on what it is that we're here to do, what it is that we want to see in this earth, on this earth, in this earth, as above and so below, baby. Ashe. And if that's what you want to see, then you got to walk it like you talk it. You are a creator. You create your own world within first before you go outside of you. If you're having turbulence and if you're having a whole bunch of storms on the inside, don't use the outside as a distraction. If you want peace, you have to go through your personal hurdles and your personal challenges to create that peace. Ashe. And together with your spirit, you'll discover the secrets that has been hidden from you. Ashe, pops, that has been hidden from you. Coming into the light. So you now know how to move. You're going to be able to use your energy properly. And that's what it's all about. And they're asking you to use that energy, use your power for peace. It doesn't mean that if someone is coming to attack you, you're just going to remain peaceful. Take that to your altar. That don't mean that for me. That's what I do know. That don't mean that for me. You crossing my boundaries, we got a whole motherfucking problem. That's what that means for me. What does that mean to you? If your gifts are a part of the light, be the light. Because this dark time that we're in, not just in the moon phase, but in the world right now, we're going to need that light. And that's what my spirit has been telling me for years. Robin, you're a light. Your name is Little Bright Star. You're meant to shine light. You're meant to help people to see in the dark. In order for you to do that, you must remain light no matter what. And I struggle with that because there's also a dark energy of being a warrior, by any means necessary, baby. There's a lot of fire in me. There's a lot of petty in me too. I'm tad all the time. I'm tad a lot. And I'm working on that. There's a hawk coming through here. So making sure that you're able to see yourself clearly. This is what that 10-10 energy is all about. I encourage you to do some research in regards to what 10-10 means in regards to an angel number and what it represents in this portal. And my research has come through that Sirius is playing a part in regards to that. So take a look into that. There's a lot of ancient energy that is definitely taking place. Ashe. And then Archangel Shamuel, open your heart to give and receive love. Your essence is love. Listen. And I just literally just said all of that, so I'm not even going to dig any deeper into that. And then, oh, look. Then you have, thank you so much. Then you have Archangel Lavender. Prepare for soul healing. Forgive and release everyone. That is the energy of the 1010. We cannot take any of that with us. We cannot take any of this bullshit, any of this hurt, anger, pain, because it's not of high frequency. See, release, let it go. That's what that dark moon energy was all about, letting it go. That's what this new moon is all about from a couple of days ago when the portal opened. I really do hope that I posted that picture up there. If not, I'm going to have to find a way. Y'all know I'm not that savvy. But yet. Oh, and let that come through, because that was a negative, something negative that I was tying to me. I'm not. No. I am. That is the energy of today and the days moving forward. I am. If not at any other point in time, this 1010, this energy is going to be with us through the rest of the year. So don't forget that. This is the energy of allowing you to give yourself permission and the freedom to honestly create the harvest that you want to bring in. And the best way to do that, starting today, is to start lacing yourself with I am. I am powerful. I am wealthy. I am healthy. You know, I am in a loving and kind relationship. I am a homeowner. I am a car owner. I am getting that apartment. You know, you have to start putting it out there no matter how petty it is. You know, you have to start working, because what's petty to you may not be petty to someone else, or what's petty to someone else may not be petty to you. What's for you is for you. Ashe, aye, boo. And that's what they're saying. And lavender, let that herb come through. And lavender is in abundance. You can find lavender anywhere, baby. Let lavender come through in regards to being soothing, healing. It gets you to relax. You understand what I'm saying? And that purple comes through in regards to divine and being loyal and royalty. This is in regards to your bloodline. Don't forget, this portal is open. It's not just for these archangels and the Lawaz and the Orishas to come through. Ancestors, your front line, baby. Ancestors, your front line, baby. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. And let today, where, you know, in the Western world is a day of peace and rest, and in the, you know, the Eastern world is a day of movement, is a day of movement, baby. Figure out where you are in life and what it is that you want to do and accomplish, and come to terms with that. Azaka Lamflambo. Yeah. So this is Petro 10. So this is the 10 of Wands. So again, cycles are coming to an end. Cycles are coming into, you know, you've done a lot. Maybe some of us need to rest. Azaka never rests. He's, no matter how tired he is, he keeps moving. He is, in regards to the agricultural part of things, Ashe. So check your harvest, check your seeds. You know, you planted spiritual and or physical seeds, check them. Make sure nobody has taken them. Make sure that nobody is trying to sabotage them. Make sure that they have everything that they need. Ashe. And there's nothing wrong with putting in that hard work. I know some people are into this instant gratification of life. Let Azaka come through. And Azaka is royalty. Let's be clear. Azaka is royalty. He's a Gede. Let's be clear. Depending on the folklores, the Ptakis, and the legends, let's be clear. He's a Gede. But he's one that does not mind working. He's one that is always in the fields. Come through my ancestor fields. Ashe. Putting in that work. Yes. So definitely check up on your seeds. And be passionate. I keep seeing this fire energy come through. The passion of it all, the fire of it all, the heat. I keep seeing this fire energy because 1010 also rocks with the sun. Source, the sun. Ashe, allowing yourself to charge up. You know, a lot of planets are still in retrograde. I think now, as opposed to 7, we may be down to 5. Don't quote me on that, but I do know 2 went direct. It crossed my path so fast a few days ago that I haven't gotten the chance to like really dig into it. But I do believe a couple of other planets have gone retrograde. Nonetheless, there's still a lot that are in, they went direct, but there's still a lot that's in retrograde. So you still have time to see what's taking place, to see what's shaping up, to see what do you need to let go of inside first. Is it a negative thought that you have about yourself? Do you think that you're weak? Because you're not. Do you feel as though that you need somebody else to take the realm? No, you don't. You are the creator in your life. God has given you everything. Source has given you everything. Yeah, you may be a little unnerved and it may be scary in regards to unknowing, but the secrets are coming up. The veil is down. See, unveil, unveil. The veil is down, has been down. But for those that rock with the veil going up and down, the veil is slowly but surely coming down. All Souls Day, All Saints Day, All Hallow Eve is when that veil is going to be coming down. So every day that we're gearing up to the 30th, 31st, the 1st, and the 2nd, this is where that energy is coming through. So making sure that you understand what's going on inside of you so nothing outside of you can play and mess with your mind. If you're already unclear, baby, I suggest you to work on that. Yes, and look at the sun energy right there. And look where that sun energy is hitting. It's hitting the heart. It's hitting the heart. This world is so mean and so cold right now. Like it's real gangster right now. And it's going to take a different warrior. Come through Oshun. It's going to take a different warrior to get it done. Fire upon fire don't leave nothing but fire, baby. The whole world will be scorched and burned. You know, Oshun is the type of warrior, goddess, warrior energy that has a different way of handling the same problem. Ashe, ashe. Yeah. And I see this hawk, that predator and prey energy is coming through. Clarity, please. That predator and the prey. And I was thinking a lot about, let me just take a minute. Hold on. I thought a lot about this yesterday in regards to the predator or the prey. I feel as though that some people only wants to be the predator and they don't see the magic and the beauty in actually being the prey. Because just using myself for an example, hopefully I'm not oversharing, and if I am, my tribe will censor me, but people consider me prey all the time. Because I am so light, because I just want to have fun and I just want everybody to get along. They look at that as weak energy. And I'm always challenged. People challenge, y'all will be surprised and amazed how much people will challenge you. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you come across as weak, especially if you come across as prey. Oh, they think they're just going to take advantage. They just think they're going to run amok. They think they're just going to control you. They're going to get you to do whatever it is they want you to do. Baby, I am a wolf in sheep's clothing. Trust me when I tell you. And it's not an illusion. It's not a trick. I am what I would consider, what's the word that I thought of last night? I am that I am, baby. I can't think of it now, but I was just on a tangent in my mind in regards to the prey, because some people think that prey is weak. Prey has a sense of survival. Prey has a sense of knowing that someone is always out to get them. So they keep their head on a swivel. They stay aligned with spirit. They stay in alignment with their instincts. You understand what I'm saying? Where the predator can actually feel as though that he the biggest, baddest thing walking. Who gonna check me, boo? You know, understand what I'm saying? So if people are treating you like prey, it could be because you're presenting yourself as prey. I had my niece tell me that people treat me like a robot because I give the illusion that I am a fucking robot. Like I don't have no fucking feelings, you know? So it's just in regards to what you're projecting, what you're throwing out. And if you're tired of people challenging you, before you step outside and put them in a motherfucking jar, take a look inside. What is in you that gives them the inclination that you're prey? What gives people the thought that they can fuck with you is what I'm saying. You understand what I'm saying? Check you first. You first. Ashe. Ashe. And if you are the predator, you gotta have a deep understanding of your prey. Don't think that prey just means that they just weak and they just ripe for the picking. Don't ever think that. Because sometimes it comes in regards to an illusion. I think that's what I'm getting at. It comes to an illusion. I just saw my Crow Oracle deck in my mind where they had this card where there's a crow sitting right here. And maybe this is where it's coming from, because then there's a hawk coming on down to get this crow. And it's so focused on thinking that this is easy pickings that it does not see the crow's mob behind His head is not on a swivel. He's not focused. So the predator has now become the prey. You understand? So no matter how big and bad you are, trust and believe. Be mindful who you fucking with. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And if you are the prey, don't look at it as weakness. You have something that the predator is taking for granted, that you never take for granted. Your instincts. You know who you are and what you're about. You know where you fall in the food chain. You know this. So you automatically, innately know how to move. I'm going to just stay out the way. I know that these predators come out at 10 o'clock at night, and sometimes they come out at 8. So I'm going to just go ahead and do whatever I need to do by 6. Well, that's how the elders do it. You know, we make jokes about elders getting up at 5:30, doing what they need to do, and they back in by 12 because they know the young ones, we're just getting up and we're just getting our motherfucking day started, and they just want to be out the way. Our elders come through. There's a lot that we can learn. And this is really the time of you to hone in on your gifts. And it may be a little challenging, but it's going to be worth it. Create the life that you want. And it starts with inside of you. If you feel as though that you're only one person and you cannot change the world, change your world. How about that? And in turn, that rippling effect will go out into the universe. And as we're all changing our own world, you know, for the type of love and light and freedom that we want, that rippling effect, you're not doing this alone. It may seem like it, and it may feel like it, but you're not doing this alone. You're all the way over there in whatever state you in, and I'm all the way over here in Baltimore. Trust and believe. It may look different, but love is love. I know we put a lot of levels and degrees on everything because there's levels to this shit. I get it. But at the end of the day, the world doesn't look at it like that. The universe doesn't look at it like that. Love is love. You understand? So if you're working for love internally and I'm working for love internally, regardless of what love looks and means to us, love is love in the universe. So we're working together on that. You understand? Ashe. Oh, and let this 20 come through for this 10-10 energy 20 dolphin spirit come through. And it says, this and that are true. See, that's what I'm saying. This and that are true. So we're everything and we're nothing. This and that is true. We spend a lot of time on arguing and fussing and fighting on who's right and who's wrong. We're all right and we're all wrong. How about that? Gaia, the universe, source is going to always find harmony because that's its energy and vibration. Ashe, ashe. That's that too. Harmony, to coming together. So let this be a message that there are a lot of us that are coming together. We're finding our tribe, especially where, you know, technology come through Ogun, especially with technology being the main source right now. Ashe, ashe. And don't forget, dolphins are like our cousins, so to speak. You know, pay attention to the frequencies and the energies and the vibrations that's being laced with words because that predator and prey energy is definitely coming through. Somebody's trying to play you for a sucker. I'm just saying. Oh, and feel that breeze. Feel that breeze come through. Somebody's trying to play you for a sucker. And that's why Jewels came through saying, rumble, young man, rumble. Sometimes. Ashe, ashe. And then let's see what feminine energy, because right now we're in Libra season, Venus, feminine energy. Let's see the goddess energy. Right now we have, and I hear you. I have another card to pull from the voodoo deck. Give me one moment. First, okay, great. So we have Azaka. Take a look into Azaka Lamflambeau, because he's a little different than Azaka of the Rada Nation. So the Petros, just for me, they get shit done by any means necessary. It does not even fucking matter, for real. So don't let anyone, oh, okay. You got the gay days coming through. And then you have a Galway, yes, coming through. He's a mate to La Sarine. in her mermaid form. Lazarin sometimes is known as Ursula Frida, but when she's in a mermaid form, when she's in her mermaid form, she's known as Lazarin. So he's married to her. Safe passage, safe travels. They're giving an offering. This is the second time this week that an offering has come up. So hopefully you're taking care of your ancestors. Hopefully you're taking care of your Lawaj, your Orishas. Hopefully you're feeding them. They do require fuel. You take care of them. They take care of you. You love them. They love you. You protect them. They will kill for you. Ashe, Ashe, Ayi, Bobo, Ashe, yo. And then again, you have Les Barons. Yeah. And their day was yesterday. The gay days and the Barons, their day was yesterday, Ashe. And this is a wild card. So it could be some wild, unexpected things coming up and taking place, Ashe. But as you can see, the gay days here are rocking with the ancestors. And that veil, this energy right now in October is a very ancestral time, Ashe. And then you have, just to give you some energies that's coming through, you got 21, which is the carnival. You have Santeria. There's Ogun coming through again with technology, how things are changing and how our ancestors and our Lawals and our Orishas are also changing. A lot of people are stuck in this whole, this is how it should be done and this is how it needs to be done. But yet we want change. Everything changes. Nothing stays the same, especially in our ATRs. These were verbal, oral traditions. Don't think that don't think that we're repeating and we're learning the same exact stories that was told millions of years ago. We're not. Some of us need to be more open to change in every facet of the word. You're doing this wrong. You're doing that wrong. Why can't we change? That's my question. Why is we a people, especially if we're rocking with our spirituality? Let's say we left religion because it was too rigid, there was no freedom, there was no movement, and now we're doing the same thing to spirituality. Why isn't spirituality able to change? Why? Why can't it grow? Why can't it learn the new energies and new vibrations? This is not the same earth that it was when it first got started. We're not the same people that we were yesterday. Why are we expecting our religion and our spiritualities to remain the same? Let Ogun come through and telling us that, she changes. Where he was known as the ironsmith, working with iron, just straight iron, Now he's also known as technology because metal is metal. And it takes a lot of metal to create these computers and these laptops and these phones. So if our Orishas and our Lawas are capable of changing, while we hell bent on keeping what we've learned from whoever we learned it from, I'm going to silence myself on that. But why are we hell bent on making sure they don't change? Let that be a message. Ashe, Ashe, come through, woman. I hear you loud and clear, loud and clear. I keep trying to encourage people to rock with Oshun because she'll show you different ways. Queen of Sheba. And that's another 9. Queen of Sheba. Secrets revealed. What'd I say? Secrets revealed. So this is a master number. This is coming from the higher ups. The secrets are being revealed. And it's not just bad secrets. Let's be clear. Because we're always told something to, or who told something to somebody else. It's not just those secrets. Those secrets too. But it's not just those secrets. What about the secrets of you? The hidden parts of you. You're going to explore and learn. That's what's coming up also. Remember, that's the whole point of shedding all of our layers to become vulnerable as we're rocking with our ancestors and source and our Lawaz, our tribe. That's the whole point of shedding these layers so we can see who we really are. Who we really are is still a secret to us, to a lot of us, I should say. Who we truly are is still a secret. It's still hidden. It's still behind the veil. It's still on the other side of that hardship. It's still on the other side of that challenge. It's not just about, girl, let me tell you the tea. It's not just about that. Before, like I said, before it's outside of you, go inside of you. What secrets are you keeping from yourself? What shadow work, what root work is keeping you from moving forward? Focus on those secrets. Focus on discovering those secrets. Have the epiphanies and the revelations. Maybe do some Sankophering, but only go as far as they're allowing you to go. Don't try to go out past your scope, because that's just going to fuck you up for now. But just understand that all secrets is not just, girl, somebody telling my business, so let me just not tell anybody everything. Don't start putting yourself in a box. Don't start doing that. Remember, togetherness. You can't be a part of togetherness if you're closing yourself off from the world. You can't reap your harvest if you're building up these walls. Let's be clear. Yes, they serve a good source of protection, but can't nothing come in and can't nothing get out. That goes for your harvest, and you're reaping what you sow as well. Your wheel of fortune, where everybody looks at it as always just such a beautiful thing. I'm going to get this and I'm going to get that. You can't do it if your walls are up. You can't do it if your heart ain't open. You can't do it if you ain't giving and receiving. It has to be harmonious. It has to be a give and take. You can't just put these walls up and these borders up and expect shit to find its way and fight its way for you. You're not fighting for it. Why is it going to fight for you? It's done its part. It's already come halfway. Where are you in the equation? Oh, you behind this wall. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. Check into the Queen of Sheba. Check into the energy of her. Ashe, Ashe. And if you want me to come back and, dig a little bit more into the Queen of Sheba, I can definitely do that. I can do that. Tuesday sounds like a good day. I'll come back on Tuesday and we'll chop it up in regards to the Queen of Sheba. But just know that all of this is in regards to your greatest and highest good. You definitely want to make sure that everything that you're doing, every move that you're making, or every move that you're gearing up to make is in regards to your goals and your dream. Do not forget that big conjunction from December. Just because we've moved on and so many other things have happened does not mean that the universe has forgotten what we asked for. It's genius that way. We tend to forget. You can't forget, and you cannot get distracted and veer off your path unless you're meant to go that way. And if you find yourself off on your path, then there must be something there that you're meant to learn and implement it, put it into your knapsack, and then get back on your path and keep it moving. Ashe, Ashe. So yeah, this 1010 energy is all about source. It's all about spirit. It's all about your soul. It's all about connecting. It's all about getting you to rock with you, to removing the veils and the illusions that you have created, because we create. That's when we are true creators. We set up all these roadblocks and hardships and, all of these illusions. This is what this energy is all about, is getting you to get rid of all of that shit. And it's a process. Instant gratification is not the name of the game. Be the tortoise in regards to the tortoise and the hare. It's a process. It's a process. Ashe, Ashe. Don't forget to listen out for sounds, energies, vibrations. In order to do that, it's good to go out in nature. Take a look into the sky. It's the color of love. Come through, Sade. Y'all know I can't sing, but Joel Santana, Rumble Young Man Rumble, and Sade, Gift of Life. You gave me the kiss of life, whatever song that is, rock with that one. But this and that are true. So before you be so rigid and judgy, come through judgmental judgment, before you get so judgy, don't forget this and that are true. It's all about balance, harmony, the dualities. Doing some mirror work, some dark mirror, some scrying, some meditation is going to go a long way, not just in regards to today, but for every day leading up, because for every day leading up is just going to be, this is the foundation. And every brick that we lay for the rest of the year, this energy is still going to play a part. Ashe, Ashe. So I hope you're journaling. I hope you're journeying, allowing your mind to just roam free and seeing the colors and the images and the symbols that comes up. If you're watching movies, reading a book, listening to music, if something catches your ear, write that down, figure out what that means, what's going on there. Ashe, Ashe. Slow and steady. Hey, twin! Slow and steady wins the race. It truly does. I've been trying to keep my videos from under an hour. I just can't seem to do it because these messages just don't stop. So I rocks. But may no ill thought words, curses, hexes, spells, negative energy, low vibration cross you, your Ori. That's your headspace, baby. Protection is the name of the game. Protect yourself. Sometimes a couple times throughout the day. Don't forget the I am. This energy, 1010 energy, is all about the I am. Say it, own it, know it, mean it, and move accordingly. Don't have these people moving you around like puzzle pieces or a chest or a pawn or, don't, girl, please. Boy, please. Know who you are. Your Ori, your Auric. Don't forget these energetic energy vampires. They're out here to cipher your energy. And the quickest energy there is to cipher is your aura. Let's be clear, because half of us don't even acknowledge it. Half of us don't even think it's real because we're all in the matrix and all of that. Blah, blah, blah. I'm just saying, half of us don't think it's real. Just because you think it's not, don't make it so. Let's be clear. So you want to keep your aura protected. This is why when y'all hear me do my prayer, I means that shit. My head space, my body space, and especially my heart space. I want nothing. There's nothing my greatest and highest good crossing it, ciphering it, using it, sabotaging it. None of that. I want to keep all that shit protected. That's why I say it. I say whatever prayer you say, I hope you're not saying it out of habit. I hope you're still putting the power behind it. Hecka, as my twin would say, whatever Hecka, I don't know why Hecka came through so strong just now, twin, but whatever Hecka that you say, you must make sure that you're just not doing it out of repetition. You're just not doing it to get it out the way. There's no power there. It's a little, but it's not as much as you need. Ashe, let me be clear. Transformation is the name of the game. This is the balance. When we start getting into October, November, that's when things, for as beautiful and as light as Venus is, I honestly consider Venus as trickster energy. And not necessarily in a bad way, but that energy does stir shit up. It will bring shit up. Secrets are going to start coming out. Secrets are going to start coming out. And for those that may have been commenting, because I had somebody tell me that he was commenting a lot and I couldn't see anything. I'm not ignoring you. I only see Regina, Trinice, and Sharon right now. So if anybody else has had anything to say, I can't see. I.e. Bobo. Ritualistically done. What's going on, Enigma? Yes. Oh, and we could definitely benefit from one of your meditational sessions. I think I was trying to say sessions and messages at the same time. Sessages. Yes, we need a sessage. We need a sessage. Yes, we do. With this 1010 portal. Yeah, and don't forget that the energy from the 9-9 portal and the energy from the 8-8 portal or the 8-8 portal. All of these energies are within us. There's a lot of power that has been given to us. A lot. Are you using it? And again, they're asking, are you hearing the call? Are you hearing the messages? Are you seeing the messages? What's going on in your dreams? What's happening here? Ayi Bobo, the kid is ready. The kid is ready. Yes. And yes, if anyone is trying to do any type of harm to us on any type of level, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, energetically, psychologically, any other leads, I want my goddamn Uncle Lee to come through on my behalf. Come through, Uncle Lee. Come through. Ashe. Ayi Bobo. We're going to take what we need and we're going to leave the rest. Ashe. This is the year of 5 of challenges, opportunities, harder opportunities, and it's also the energy of reaping what you sow. So be mindful. Don't forget that this month, and I dare I say moving forward, is going to be manifestation time. So if you're thinking negative thoughts, that's what's coming back, negativeness. If you're cursing someone, it better be justified because that's what's coming back to the abundantly. Abundance does not just mean good, y'all. Abundance, it is what it is. See, the universe is very simple. Source is very simple. We make shit more complicated and complex than what it has to be. Abundance does not mean just, it's peace and it's love and it's harmony. It's going to come back to me trifold, tenfold. It will. But don't forget, let Libra season, let the scales of my art. Make sure you carry that with you. Life is about balance, and balance will be had. It will be had. As we go into these seasons of the ancestors, for those that rock, you definitely want to make sure that you're feeding them. You want to make sure that you're honoring them. You want to make sure that you're saying their name. You want to go to the parks. You want to go to the water. You understand? You want to play their favorite songs. You want to make their favorite meals. You dig? You understand what I'm saying? 1010 is upon us. It's here. 1010 is here. Today is 1010. It's here. It's here. Zoom, 8 p.m. Mountain Time. Mainstream time for me. 9 p.m. CTS and 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I Yibo Bo because I'll be gearing up to go. Ashe. We'll send the link. Ashe. And make sure you post the link here for those that are not in Amethyst and Clover or your group Enigma. We can all still join if they want to. Because I'm trying to tell you, if you're looking for messages, Enigma, that's the, you're trying to meditate. That's the realm. You're trying to eat healthy, vegan. You want to try new meals. Sharon Harper. I only know it's twin. So I'm always like, what's Sharon's last name? Sharon Harper. That's your go-to. Ashe, Ayibo, Bo. Ashe, yo. And feel free to share your links and, put your websites up on these messages. Feel free. Because, if one make money, we all make money. If one is reaching their goal, we're all reaching their goal because we're doing this together. Don't forget. This is what Source, God, Jesus, Buddha, Muhammad, Allah, Nana, Bolo, Klo, Olu, the Mayor. This is what they want you to know. It's time of togetherness. Commune with you and your spirit, your soul first, and then everyone else. Commune with your ancestors first, and then your Lawaz and Orishas. You know them to be true, your ancestors. I'm just saying, because that's what we're on. That's the energy of Libra, and that's the energy of Scorpio, the truth. Energy of the Libra is on the intellectual side, the love side. Scorpio, yeah, it's the love side, but it's the dark side. Scorpio, yeah, is the dark side of things. It's the shadowy side. And that's where we're going. We're going into the dark of the energies, even though it's dark energies already ever present right here. This is why you must know who you are, what you're about. And remember, you are free. You're as free as you allow yourself to be. Ashe. Stop blaming others for your decisions or the lack thereof. No decision is a decision. No answer is an answer. It's a passive ass way of doing shit, but nonetheless, it is still a choice that you have made. Ashe. I love you. I love you. Thank you so much. I see 4 people here. We can get 3 more likes. That'd be great. Help the kid grow. Help her grow. What you know, Moon is in Sagittarius. So yes, Sagittarius energy is all about the abundance. But again, abundance with this reaping what you sow, that's what's coming back to thee. Be mindful. Sagittarius energy is also free energy. For some reason, it's considered, I always thought it was an Aquarius because maybe I'm vain. I don't know. But I always thought Aquarians was considered the free spirits, but it's actually Sagittarius. Sagittarian energy is considered the free spirited energy. So since the moon just went into Sagittarius, let that be a message. Be as free as you want to be. Ashe, and shoot your shot. Every time I see Sagittarian energy, all I hear is shoot your shot. It's time to shoot your shot. Ashe, and if you need help with that, you can always call on Ochusi. So you got the Queen of Sheba, Ochusi, Ogun, and Azaka La Flambeau. Those are, and of course, Oshun, because she's been ever present. Maybe that's just personally for me. But she's been ever present. So I'm going to include her in as well. Ashe. Don't forget that new moon energy will be rocking. This new moon phase that we had in Libra, for me, is different than any other new moon cycle, because this one is going to carry over into the energies of November, into the energies of December. This 10-10 portal is going to transfer into the energies of the 11-11 and the 12-12. Ashe. So these 3 months, this one included, and the 2 to come, yeah. Ashe, Ayi Bobo. My pleasure. I love you. I love y'all. Peace. Oh, and if you're not having a Sunday that you want to have, and it's way too beautiful a day for that, change that shit, baby. Change that shit. Now I can say peace.